That's a bucket! 10 for 10, never missed. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another highly anticipated sneaker review. Today we have the Adidas D.O.N issue 1, Donovan Mitchell's first signature shoe, and I am very excited to talk about this sneaker, as it may come to a surprise to y'all. But let me start by saying this, that this shoe right here is a sleeper. Adidas and Mitchell have partnered with Marvel to create some spider-like themed colorways, hence his nickname Spider Mitchell for his first few colorways. And in my hands I have the amazing Spider-Man colorway. As you guys can see, you got the royal blue red theme to match Spider-Man, and the other colorways are pretty dope too. There's the flashy symbiote Spider-Man, the clean stealth Spider-Man, and lastly the bright iron Spider-Man. And I can't wait for that stealth pair to drop so I can wear it with my team unis, because our team colorway is black, green, and white. There's some pretty cool details on the shoe, starting off with Spider Mitchell's spider logo on the front of the tongue and a web on the inside of the tongue. Then you have these numbers on the side that represents his standing vert and running vert. The 4 dots on top of the 5 dots represent his number 45, and even the stitching of the 3 Adidas stripes on the medial side looks like spider webs. I don't know if that's done on purpose or it just looks like that, but that's pretty dope. As always, we're going to start off with the traction. The D.O.N issue 1 features a rubber outsole that has a multi-directional herringbone traction pattern. The traction on these are superb. They grip the floor really well, giving you a lot of bite with every step that you take. And for all y'all who only believe in good traction, if you guys hear the squeaky squeaks on the court, these got them. So for all y'all superstitious guys who only believe in good traction based off the squeaks on the court, these got them. Not saying that that's true, but these got you covered still. Some dust do get in between the tight grooves, but there's nothing a quick wipe can't fix. For materials, D.O.N issue 1 has a combination of a mesh and textile upper with spider web inspired details. The materials on these aren't bad, they're pretty solid. It's lightweight, it's flexible, but breathability I think is an issue for the shoe. Every time I'm hooping in these, after I take them off, they be steaming. But the good thing about the materials on the shoe that it is pretty durable, so they do take a good beating, whether hooping indoors or outdoors. I mean, I would say materials on these are pretty standard, nothing really to complain about, but nothing to rave about. For support and lockdown, the D.O.N issue 1 has a propulsion clip for lateral stability and also heavily padded pillows in the heel to keep your heel locked in place. The lacing system in these does a pretty good job on locking down your foot. The base of the shoe is very wide. I mean, just look at it. From how wide it is, it does a really good job on keeping your foot very stable when you're doing your your lateral movements. The stability on these is just incredible. I feel very stable when moving around in these. It's not wobbly, so it's supported in that sense. A lot of people think that because of the shoe is so bulky that it's gonna hinder the mobility of the shoe when you guys are hooping in them. But for me, after hooping in them, I don't find it bulky at all. It doesn't hinder the performance that well. Maybe just a tad in the back, as you can see, that's where the bulkiness comes from. But everywhere else, I didn't really have an issue in terms of mobility. I think, you know, the shoe does a really good job in supporting your foot, especially with, you know, the very wide base of the shoe. Gives you good stability, and I just think the lacing system is, you know, it's simple enough where it just locks down your foot, where your foot's not moving at all. And shout out to the heavily padded cushioning pillows in the heel. One is mad comfortable, and two, it does a good job in keeping your heel in place. As far as cushion, it has a full-length balanced midsole cushioning setup that's very responsive and flexible. The cushion on these feel very similar to the Dame 2s, and for all y'all who did have the Dame 2s, y'all know how good that cushioning setup was. It's super bouncy, it's super responsive, and you still get some core feel. I mean, for all y'all who follow me on IG, you see me throw down some dunks in these. Yeah, you know, those were some light stuff right there. But if you guys want to see some early stuff, make sure to follow me on IG, Chiang. Y'all be, you know, getting a sneak peek before everything else drops. For these, you're not gonna get the, you know, the super comfy, plushy, boost feeling setup. To be honest with y'all, I prefer bounce over boost. You know, I like the, you know, that firm responsiveness. More so of the sinking in boost, but I understand that, you know, for some of the heavier players, you guys like the boost cushioning setup because you like the comfort of the impact protection. But I think for me, for, you know, quicker, faster guards or more explosive players, I think bounce is the way to go. I mean, just look at Donovan Mitchell, man. Dude flies. You know, he's a powerful guard, he's fast, he's explosive, and he be flying in these, and I think these will help you do the same. Maybe just not as much as Donovan Mitchell. As far as comfort and size fit goes, these run true to size. They do run a tad long. I tried on a 10.5 and 10 in store. The 10 was just way too snug for me, so, you know, I ended up sticking with the 10.5. But if you guys do like that, you know, snug feel, they do loosen up a bit after breaking them after a while. But I think, you know, a 10.5 still fits me better than a 10. But as always, I recommend you guys go try it out in store just to see, you know, which one feels better for you guys. Comfort-wise, I didn't have any issues in that aspect. The shoe was not extremely comfortable like, you know, other shoes, but, you know, it's not comfortable. I would say it's pretty standard and solid in that sense. And as far as pricing goes, the D.O.N issue 1 retails for $100. It is a very affordable price, especially for the amount of tech that you guys are getting. Gotta give a shout out to Donovan Mitchell for wanting to have, you know, the price point at $100 to make it more affordable for the kids. Really humble of him. Let's just hope he doesn't pull a KD and, you know, makes the price like go way up after a few years after he becomes big time. But I can understand if he does do that, can't blame the guy. And for my overall rating, I'm gonna give the D.O.N issue 1s a score of 4 out of 5. I was pretty satisfied on how well these performed. My favorite aspects of the shoe has got to be the traction and the cushioning. The traction grips the floor really well. Cushioning, super responsive, super bouncy. Something I really like and prefer when it comes to a hoop shoe that caters to my game. Lockdown and materials are pretty solid, pretty standard. Nothing to really cry about in that aspect, but also nothing to really rave about. The best part of the shoe, I think, has got to be the price point at $100. You're getting a pretty good performance hoop shoe with the D.O.N issue 1s. I'd say this is a very successful signature sneaker debut for Donovan Mitchell and Adidas, and I can't wait to get myself on that style pair. Like I said, you know, the black and green and white is just, it's gonna be crazy with the unis, man. I'm excited for those. I think there's gonna be some pretty dope colorways coming out for the D.O.N issue 1s, and I can't wait to see what's in store to come. Thank you guys for watching that sneaker review on the Adidas D.O.N issue 1s, Donovan Mitchell's first signature shoe. Let me know down in the comments below, what are some of you guys' thoughts on this shoe? Do you guys like them? Do you guys dislike them? And for all y'all who did have the shoe, how well did it perform for you guys? Let me know if you guys agree or disagree on some of the things that I said, and if there were things that I didn't mention, let me know down below what were some of y'all thoughts. Make sure to check out the 2 other sneaker reviews up above, and follow all my social media accounts down below: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. All the links will be down in the description box down below. I am out here in Macau. Wait, actually, I am not in Macau. I am actually in Foshan right now, but the grind doesn't stop. Still bringing you guys content, so make sure to, you know, continue to give me the support. A lot more content to come for you guys, so stay tuned. And until next time, it's your boy Nelly from Hoop Life, and I'm out. Peace.